forward to it all week. And the Horned Frogs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcats' offense will be first on the attack. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a... They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Toss sweep to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Rides the back on the option to give. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Kinsey. Got his man quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. The handoff to Johnson. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Still looking on the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The hand to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Trying to surge it in. He's stuffed, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on 4th and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. The Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. The give on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, better look out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Perry. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Dropping back, it's Kinsey. Floating away. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Might be changing the route. Here they're trying to get to the edge. At the 20, he's got space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Memphis endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from the Liberty Bowl, and the Tigers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Oh, he's got some space. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Find some fresh air. Got the 1st down and more. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. From the gun, running back on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Bringing the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll ride the hot hand. Spins away from the defender. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To throw, it's Kinsey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Using his legs, it's King. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. To the air on first down. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Bounces out, looking for that line. It's King. He's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes a man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab over the middle. It's Jones. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air. It's Kinsey. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires deep on the run. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's King. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the bunt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Scanning the field is Kinsey. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, TCU! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 5 over Houston. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Looking to pass. It's Kinsey. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The give on the inside. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now the throw. Fires complete on the crosser. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying the left side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away, because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
It's third and goal, and a long way from the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Kane. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. Got a little space. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
Took care of it himself. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. lost how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
First down, Bearcats.
They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds a tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He'll take it himself. Breaks into the open. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Go to the end zone. It's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Butler. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Kinsey. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be
The give to the tailback. Makes his man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Horned Frogs are on the move. They'll run the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Ezukama. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Caught over the middle. It's Ezukama. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Motion from the wideout. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
TCU 31, Cincinnati 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Grover. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Keep those sticks moving.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...